Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hobart, your Instructional Technology Specialist, and I am going to walk you through how to do the shoe design project. So your teacher will guide you through some of the parameters, but I'm going to walk you through kind of some of the technical know-how. So this is just your title page. This one outlines kind of what you're going to take away, and you'll see the video here. You're going to start by designing your shoe. So you have 2 pages to design each side of the shoe. Let me show you a couple things that you can do. So if you select your shoe and come up to the top menu for edit, we can use the filters if you want to change the color of the shoe. So if I click see all, I can scroll down and change the color of the shoe. And then we're going to use elements to add any decorative elements. You may want to design your logo first before you do this. So that is actually further down on another page. So I would come down. There's a little bit of information about what makes a good slogan and a logo. So you're actually going to design your shoe, but you're also going to design the slogan and logo that's going to help buyers recognize your product. So I would watch both of these videos, come down and design your slogan and logo here. So as you do this, let me show you a couple things. So if we go to, you want to kind of understand that a slogan is catchy and it should help the audience kind of make your product memorable, show what's special about your shoe, create excitement, and help people connect to your brand. So it should be pretty short. So when you design it here, what I'm going to recommend is that you come to text, and you could do just a text box and change the font if you like. So once I add a text box, I can come up here and change the font and change the color with this little color wheel, and then I can even add effects to add outlines and things like that. But what's even probably cooler is that when I click text, if I scroll down, I've got some pre-designed kind of cool ones. And so if I click it, I can actually click in and edit the individual parts. Okay, so just by erasing that and typing in the information that I want to be in my logo. And then again, once I have that selected, you can come up and use the top menu to change colors and just make different things stand out. Some of these have effects set up already. So when you come to the effects, you can change kind of how the text looks. So for your logo, that's usually a more visual thing. So we're going to go to back up on the left menu to elements. And then you can search for different elements to add, make that look like however you want. So if you want, sorry, I went the wrong way. If you want to add shapes or images, a logo is usually pretty small because you're going to copy and paste it and put it onto your thing. So let's give it. Okay, so for my logo, I can search athletic logo, or if you want specific images, you can search and add shapes, images, whatever it is that you want. And then most of them, when they come here, we probably want to live in graphics so that we're getting things without backgrounds. Once you've added different graphics, you can use the color wheel when it's selected to change the colors of your graphics so they match whatever your shoe design is. Okay, so spend a little time on your logo, designing your logo, what it's going to say so it's memorable and catchy. And then we're going to actually take those up to your shoes. So I'm going to click it, do Control-C to copy, go up to my shoe design, and we're going to actually add that to the template. So when we create our commercial, our logo and everything is here. We'll click into where it says shoe name and actually change that to our brand, whatever it is. And then again, go back down and grab your logo, because most shoes, Control-C, contain the logo on the shoe somewhere, and that helps kind of buyers know that that's your brand. Now you can use elements to add different things to your shoe. So if you want, like a red light, you want to add different graphics to your shoe, you can certainly do that. And then again, anything that you add here, if you want to kind of give it a little pop, so if you want to make this a light up shoe, anything we add to our shoe, we can click animate, and then we can add some animations. So if maybe you want it to flicker when you're doing your commercial, you can do that. So you can add elements, you can add shapes, you can add images, whatever you want to design your shoe. Make sure you add your logo and your slogan here, and then change your shoe name. And you're going to make sure you do that to the front and back of each side of the shoe is what I'm saying. All right, so at the end, I'll show you how to go ahead and record your video. So you want everything on these 2 pages for your video, because when you do your commercial, you don't want them to see everything else that's in here. So when we do our recording, we're just going to record on these 2 shoe slides. So you want to make sure you get everything on there. All right, I'm going to stop there, give you guys some time to work on your shoe design. And then on the last page, I'll show you how to take it out and make your commercial.